because they found out that the husband was also AS. So the children were dying because they were SS and they did not know. If you know that this child is SS, there is a special care you will give the child because you are prepared. But you did not prepare. You treated them in the strength of a normal child, knowing that they need special. This could be a crisis. So the children kept dying. And they were going from mountain to mountain. After some time, it is a household curse, or somebody has done something wrong, and the repercussion is the children. But it was a simple medical test that they ought to have carried out. Now, that is just the simple one. They are now separated bitterly and angrily. The husband is a clergyman, but finding that. Why did you say AA? The man is saying, well, he thought AA instead of yes. How do we know? Secondly, there are cases where this was very rampant. Men have a condition called azoospermia. That is where there is no sperm in the ejaculate. This condition is where there is a blockage preventing either the sperm from entering, or there is what you call non-obstructive, which is decreased sperm production by the testes. So you have this medical condition and you do not reveal to the wife, and then when there is no offspring, when there are no offsprings in a marriage, 2, 3, 4 years, everybody begins to look at the wife, and the wife begins to go from session to session, from hospital to hospital. Meanwhile, the gentleman knows that they have a problem. How can you marry without knowing the medical condition of a person? You just go under religion and that you have prayed, and this is your husband, this is your wife, but you do not see. When you buy a car, when you want to buy a car, you open the engine, right? You start the car, you bring the mechanic to check it before you pay. When you go to the market to buy food, you hold the tomatoes, you see that it is not spoiled, it is not rotten, you examine it, you're about to eat it. When you want to go to a school, some parents will go to the school, examine, check the school, the size, the number of students. Before they register, they go on tour. But when you want to marry someone that you will change your name for, someone that you will leave your father and mother to join yourself to and start your own another lineage, you do the least check. All you check is either state origin or religion. Religion is totally different from marriage. Religion and marriage are two different things. One is a spiritual connection, the other is absolutely flesh. That is a human connection. Where people now start bringing marriage as a thing of religion, there is a problem. Because even in religion, it tells you that for this reason, a man shall leave his wife, his father and mother, and cling to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh, not one spirit. It tells you that marriage is an affair of the flesh. How people come, and this was a delicate matter for me, because when it is people want to now use religion and it begins to tap some religious chords. But listen, this is destroying the lives of people. I found out that there are some syndromes and diseases that you must know about. There are some men who have delayed ejaculation disorder. That is where he is unable to ejaculate. What you tell he can last 1 hour, 2 hours in bed, but he is unable to. It is a medical condition called anejaculation. They may have health issues such as an infection, diabetes, multiple sclerosis, or an injury to their spinal cord which could have healed but has caused a problem. It could be a problem at birth, which is primary, or an acquired dysfunction, which is secondary. After birth, such as a disease or injury, or the adverse effect of a drug reaction, but you do not know. And then you marry, and then there is a problem. For women, you need to know the woman's medical condition. Some are infertile, which is a medical term for when you cannot get pregnant despite having frequent unprotected sex for at least a year. You are termed infertile. Some could be because of PCOS, that is polycystic ovary syndrome, one of the most common causes of female infertility. That is where, how do I say, ovaries and some cases, your ovaries and some cases of the adrenal gland, which produce more androgens than normal. That is, androgens are a hormone, and this interferes with the release of eggs during ovulation. Some could have uterine fibroids that, would prevent or interfere with childbirth. There is what you call endometriosis, which is a funny one, where the cells that normally line the uterine cavity, called the endometrium, are found outside instead of inside. So research has found a link between infertility and endometriosis, which shows that 25%, that is between 25 and 50% of infertile women have endometriosis. And between 30% to 40% of women with endometriosis are infertile. These are things you need to know before you marry. You must carry out this. It is not a suggestion. It is actually, it should be part of your marriage procedure. How is it that you do not know the medical condition? It was 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. I was with Aunt Landa at the State CID. We were both sitting on a matter and had waited for me. There was this woman that was just, the look of hopelessness. She married a man very young. The man was older and had HIV. But he believed that since he was using his antiretroviral drugs, he was okay and did not need to tell the woman that he was HIV positive. That, he's using his drugs, he's okay. That whatever factor or whatever percentage is low. He did not tell. But unfortunately for the man, he did not stop his adultery. Eventually, he was using, but had infected his wife along the line. After some years, he knew that the wife was infected, the antiretroviral drugs. Do you understand? So he was treating his, she was getting worse, and she just said he noticed that he was always taking, and he called it vitamins, that he was using multivitamins. So a lot of issues happened, and after the birth of the second child, the hospital called her and told her that she should not breastfeed. And she said, why? She said, because of your condition. She said, what condition would affect breast milk? So they started talking, and they won't, I don't know how, well, at times they could be subtle. I would just tell you.
Yes, people like to go around.
They go around, and that is why I don't do what you call counseling, because I think people go around the bush too. So they didn't tell her directly that she had it. They said, okay, they want her to do a test. But she was breastfeeding. She didn't have time. She said, I can't be coming to the hospital, or which test that, she has kids at home. She's a businesswoman and everything. And they were saying, hey, you have to do this test. But they knew. Instead of them to tell her, listen, madam, you. So that went on, and a baby was infected. Do you understand? A baby was infected because you didn't tell her outrightly, madam, so and so. They were like, okay, they have to call one counselor or something to talk to her, and the woman just didn't have time because she gave birth back to back. So there was an infant at home. She was carrying this infant and she was working. It was later that the test revealed that she had already infected her, and the husband knew. So they were now there. The husband, after everything, now wanted to kick out of the house and all that. It became, so when I heard, I said, this man is, this man, short guy like this, very short man. You really have to know what you are getting into. It is not a matter of hope that people say you don't get into marriage hoping to. Listen, marriage is not a matter of hope. It is not a matter of 50-50, like it's a naira bet or something, like you are gambling. You have to do your duty. You have to know what is under the hood. And do you know that your marriage is null and void if you conceal a medical condition which, if revealed, can alter the consent of the marriage?
Null and void. It
is null and void if you have a pre-existing medical condition that you did not tell your spouse.
So it's deception.
It is deception you obtained under false pretenses, especially those that knew. So you don't have to go through the divorce process. You will just tell them that this guy is infertile. This person had this medical condition and did not reveal. Because if I had known, I would not have married this person. It makes it null and void. The marriage is just waiting for you to complain. The moment you complain, it is over.
All right, Lagos, we're still here on Relationship 360 here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be going for a short break. We'll be back right after. Don't go anywhere.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. Who says you can't have it all with one play?
I got the fine boy. You have just won yourself
20,000. Congratulations.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Melitus. One player, don't talk to two players because you won 20K.
So now you won yourself 20,000 naira.
My name is Well Done.
Okay, well done. You want to tell you, well done. You won yourself 20,000 naira.
With 500 naira, you can play to win big. From 120,000 naira to 190,000 naira daily on Nigeria Info. Go to oneplay.ng and play with 500 naira. And in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. Or dial *347 *880 *3#. Win daily on Nigeria Info. 50,000 naira on Morning Crossfire. 60,000 naira on WhatsApp Lagos. 20,000 naira on Sunnyside. And 60,000 naira on Game On. So Lagos, what are you waiting for? The more you play, the better your chances of winning. Remember to dial *347 *880 *3#. Play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. Power Oil Walkathon is back. In celebration of World Heart Day, join us at Walkathon 9.0 as we walk to save hearts. Aerobics, free medical checkups, music, comedy, and more. Date, Saturday, 26th October 2024. Venue, the Stable Sports Ground, Bode Thomas, Surulere, Lagos. Time, 6:30 a.m. Come walk and shake body with scale.
Oh, yeah, shake body.
Be part of this power walk because together we can with Power Oil.
Any platform can help you save. But when it comes to investing, you need a partner that you can trust and is committed to helping you achieve your goals. A partner with a global footprint, diversified investment options, and great returns that help you grow. You need RiseVest. RiseVest is your partner for dollar investments like U.S. stocks, U.S. real estate, fixed income, and Naira Savings Vault. Invest with RiseVest to earn interest between 8 to 15% in dollars and up to 25% in Naira. Download the RiseVest app or visit www.risevest.com to start investing. Rise. Investments that help you grow.
Every child loves Bobo, my special Bobo Bobo drink. Every adult loves nutrition, yogo, yogo drink. Tasty, creamy, yogo, 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 yogo drink. My Bobo, my yogo, ooh la la la.
Bobo, filled with vitamins and minerals. The taste is awesome and the feeling is so indescribably special. It comes in different flavors and is available in shops nationwide. Yogo yogurt is creamy, yummy, tasty, and specially made with vitamins and minerals. It contains probiotics for your good health and nutrition. It has different flavors and is available in shops nationwide. Products of Bobo Fruits and Beverages.
My Bobo, my yogo, ooh la la la.
Ooh la la.
My iron
My children are athletes. From the moment they wake up, they keep playing and learning. So, when I pack the new Milo NS snacks into their lunchbox, I'm giving them a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
Milo NS Snacks, snack of future champions to help your kids refuel and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
365 days of conflict. Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th killed 1,200. To date, Israel has killed over 14,000 children. These are not just numbers, they are lives forever changed. Join us for the first of our annual Borderlines debate, a symposium on the Middle East crisis, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. A forum where ambassadors, diplomats, and humanitarian voices will gather to debate the yesterday, today, and the way forward for Israel, Palestine, and the Middle East. Is there a pathway for peace? The Borderlines debate, November 7th at 4 p.m. This is a chance to hear from both sides. Real stories, real stakes, real solutions. Don't miss the repeat broadcast on Friday, November 8th at 4 p.m. Borderlines debate, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. Only on Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This November, prepare for an epic clash of intellects. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition is back. November the 11th, 2024, 32 of Lagos's brightest secondary school students will step up to the mic, where words become weapons and ideas ignite battles. From Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m., they'll face off in fierce debates with only one goal: to be crowned the I Beg to Differ champion. Every round is a fight for glory, where one brilliant mind will rise above the rest. Who will be crowned the champion of thought? The ultimate showdown of wit, wisdom, and will is about to begin. I Beg to Differ Secondary School Debate Competition Season 8 commences Monday, November the 11th at 4 p.m. For sponsorship, please call or WhatsApp 0805-581-5844. I Beg to Differ is proudly supported by Card Center Nigeria Limited, Obiwizi, and Lucas Green Fashion House.
Introducing the essence of true authenticity in fragrance, Wazobia Perfume, the correct scent. A unique blend that captivates the authentic spirit of Nigeria, now available in both perfume and body spray variants. Designed for everyone. Yes, Wazobia is a unisex fragrance perfect for both men and women. Its rich and versatile aroma is a statement of inclusivity and unity. Unleash your confidence with each and every spray. Are you a retailer or do you love to buy in bulk? We've got you covered across Nigeria. Wazobia Perfume comes in cartons of 24 bottles and the body spray is available in cartons of 48 bottles. Interested in making Wazobia Perfume a part of your collection or store? For carton purchases, contact us at the email address contact@wazobiacosmetics.ng or call us at 0201-330-0047. That is 0201-330-0047. Our team is ready to assist you with your orders. Wazobia Perfume, the correct scent. Your new signature fragrance is just a call or a click away. Authentic, unisex, confidence, Wazobia. Ladies and gentlemen, it still is the season of giving. So says oneplay.ng. That is why they want you to dial the code *347 *880 *3#. Yes, if you want our money, dial that code. Or you could go to the website at www.oneplay.ng, as in one, the number one, PLAY Once you get there, select Nigeria Info as your station, and just like that, your ticket will be in the draws. Of course, you have to commit the paltry sum of 500 naira to each ticket. Now, you can play as many times as possible to give yourself a bigger chance of winning. And remember that your chances of winning are pretty much the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or you use the code *347*880*3#. Now, remember that at the end of the week, there's going to be a 500,000 naira jackpot. I know, it's mind-blowing. You can't beat that. You definitely can't beat that. So, your qualifying for that is dependent on you playing the game during the week. What am I trying to say? I am saying when you dial *347*880*3# from your phone or go to the website at oneplay.ng to play the OnePlay game every day, you automatically qualify for the jackpot that comes at the end of the week on Friday. Yes, it's announced on Friday. That said, ladies and gentlemen, play responsibly. Make sure you are playing with only what you can afford. And once you play, make sure you keep your phone very close because that lucky call could be coming in at any time. Yes, at any time. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. Keep playing, keep winning, keep smiling to the bank.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. If you tuned into the first half, you know that magic just happened because this was not the voice that you heard earlier. A very interesting story, but we'll save you the details. I'm sorry for coming in later than planned. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Emmanuel. God bless you. Thank you so much. Barrister Lumde, thank you for your patience. Dilosa, thank you for not suing me to court. Good morning, everyone. It's Relationship 360. We're discussing defilement of the mind. My name is Onyinyechi Ekumankama. So let me allow us to kick off from where we left off so we get through everything we have today.
All right. So the first one are those that marry with knowing they have pre-existing medical conditions and they did not inform their spouse. And they always go by way of religion, and especially, what we have a greater percentage. Like I told you, 87% as a study we did 4 years ago, 87% of failed marriages, that is domestic violence and abuse, separations and divorces, are from Christian marriages, that is Christians in marriage. And a lot of times you find out that a lot of deceit comes from this. When they know they have a problem, they go by way of as a Christian, no intimacy, we don't want anything. Intimacy does not mean medical checkup. It is not a matter of prayer, it is a matter of checking. If you can check your car, open the engine, bring mechanics to check that before you buy it. If you can check the fruits that you are buying, that it is not spoiled before you pay money, why can't you check the medical condition of the person? I have told you that you do not marry for love, you marry for longevity. You marry knowing and meaning that the marriage will last, because you can love someone in May and hate them with all your heart in June. The second defilement of the mind or intention, the mind or intention of marriage, are those that marry with a physical condition and conceal it into marriage. It is in marriage you now see things you did not know on their body. The first one is inside their body, a medical condition. The second one is on their body. And that is where these things, syndromes, character traits that are not normal, and then impact negatively on desires for sexual intercourse. First of all, number one, there are some people that don't like sex. There are some people that don't like sex. It has shown, research shows that it is more in the women than in the men. There are some men, they are not sexual, they just they are not really, sexual intercourse once in 2 months is okay for them. There are some women that don't really like it. It is either painful for them or they've had a bad experience and, they don't like it, especially those that were defiled as children. Very forcefully and painfully. So their memory about sexual intercourse is painful. So they don't really like it because somebody, while they were young, has spoilt that for them. You have to know their disposition so that it won't be now, Barrister Olumide, my wife, we've not had sexual intercourse in 2 years, is saying, is it food? Then those that have pre-existing physical, it is not pre-existing, that they have physical, okay, let me give you an example. There was a couple that went the whole route, no intimacy, no everything, until marriage. Then they got married. Their wedding night, they wanted to get intimate. And after taking off all things that looks like clothing, the lady had stretch marks all over her chest. Very serious stretch marks from her breasts down to her torso, that is her stomach towards. So the man found it very disturbing, so he could not really have a sustained erection. He didn't like it. So it became a problem because 3 months after marriage, they have been unable to consummate. Because the man, he just didn't like it. And the woman was feeling like, but I didn't do anything. The issue is when they now came, people were like, didn't you see it before you got married? And he said, no, I didn't see it. So they tried. They went to a counselor and they went to their pastors who told them to switch off the light when they want to do it so he won't see it. At least see no evil, hear no evil. But the boy said, I paid bride price and I married her legally. Why would I be switching off the light for what is legally mine? And that, so when he switches off the light, it now becomes more vivid because now it is inside his mind. So he tried, it didn't really work. And then they came to me and I asked him, is this something you cannot move past? I said I would give him a week to go and think about it. Is this something that you cannot, it is stronger than the marriage, this thing you cannot bear? So he went and, tried to lay next to her, looked at it. Then he came back in 2 days instead of 7 days and said, no, he can't do this, that it's not. Because, he had been with people before, he knows what he likes. And I said, this is a problem that you people have. He didn't understand what I was saying. People... the marriage, when you don't consummate a marriage, it is as good as it never happened. Once there is no consummation of marriage by law, the marriage is voidable. So you don't need to go through any divorce process. You just said that the marriage was not consummated. That was what happened.
So no need to sign any paper.
There is even no signing of paper. It's the judge. I don't know where people say, I'll bring the paper, let me sign. It's the judge that announces in Nigeria. It's from America that you are bringing paper to sign. So that ended it. Switching off lights could not help. There was another one that the lady had used a cream. So her chest area was a different color. There was, when the veins are greenish in color. So that thing was the neck from the what's this chest this collarbone, collarbone, down was not I don't know whether there was a bad mixture of cream. It was just patches and different colors. The guy did not like it, but they were already married. And her thighs, the varicose veins, I think the cream really so the varicose veins, those are those veins that show, but he never saw it. It was only until after marriage that it became a problem. In fact, when the guy would behave, the girl now got angry and said, have you seen the chest of your mother too? Is your mother's chest, she became abusive. That, what are you saying? The guy just was trying to see if he could, but it was difficult. Then there are some that have strange behaviors, especially during sex. I told you about a gentleman who convulses during sex. That one was a case that was brought to us from Ibadan, that he will convulse. There was one in my 10 years, he starts drooling, as in saliva starts dropping from and after some time, the woman would get his singlet to put in his mouth because she didn't like it. Became almost like she was trying to choke him while in the sexual, so it became a problem. Another case where the person, one of the spouses, had a third nipple. It was like a growth, it was like a mutation. So it was weird on the breasts. The man could not. Then she was told that she should wear like a singlet that will cover it or so. So it became all this suggestion. Let's cover it up. Let's cover it. Became a problem. So, and people kept asking that, didn't you see it? But you married, didn't you see this? How would I see? We're not supposed to. Lots of issues that it wasn't the character of the person that caused the separation, but it was a physical feature that was not revealed. The person saw it after marriage, and then it became a problem. We have somebody that, they stayed married, but the man had his people outside, the woman outside, because he didn't, what he married, he wasn't sexually attracted to it after a while. Because, he just coped. There are lots of physical features. Then the usual one that some complain about is small genitalia of the man. That is saying that the penis was too small. They did not know.
So my question now, after all of these, is what are you saying?
What I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen,
it's important to be clear.
Very clearly. I will be as clear as possible. I believe, I didn't say you should have sex, but I think, okay, look at this. This happens every year. That a man and a woman will come and the man will say what he thought was not what he saw. And I understand this perfectly because it happened to me. So men are attracted to large breasts and the backside. But when they get married after and the woman takes off the bra, you see that the bra was a wonder bra. What they used to call wonder bra. Yes.
Oh,
that the breast was not what he thought. And that was his main. Something has to attract. So people like, my friend got married and she said she liked men that her man cannot have a flat bottom, that the man must have. So there are people who have physical features that make you attract. And when they take off, when you now see the person, it becomes something very totally different. So now I keep telling people, I said, listen, you people need to go somewhere, whether in a hospital where there is medical personnel, and see each other, so that you will not come back after marriage and start telling that you thought this was that, and it has just been breaking up marriages. Yes, that is what I will tell you. Oh, yeah, I didn't say go and have sex, but I think everybody needs to see everybody before marriage. That is my, listen.
I have a follow-up question.
Hold on, no. That is my what? Opinion. And that I believe is a very reasonable, because now you will now come back after the entire celebration of marriage. I shared during the week, a man was now recounting how much his marriage is, because they wanted this, and at the end of the day, what he got was not what he saw. Well, no, wait, correct the English. What he saw was not what he got, because of a lot of additions. Now, if this is causing problems, and you know that we are getting more artificial by the day, I believe now, I would tell you, have both of you gone somewhere and seen each other? Everything is okay. Because you would come to me, and it is always religious people saying that, you have a problem with the size of this, the size of the man's genitals, I thought she was busty, but she didn't have, and then this leads to extramarital affairs because you feel cheated. Why would you?
I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Before I ask that question, I mean, it's so sad, honestly, that this is even a conversation, because the rate at which women, because it's women that typically do this, probably some men, but women typically do, the way at which they package is sometimes deceit.
It is. It is not sometimes.
I just want to clarify that what Barrister said is his opinion. My name is not on it. It's his opinion. Let me clarify that.
How many times have your name been
I've
on
seen
it?
in this show, right? Actually, it's usually his name on it. I've seen just on a lighter note, jokes or memes about how on the first day take her to the beach, or where you have to basically touch her face so that the makeup
A swimming pool or
if
something.
there's makeup. And it's so sad that this is actually a conversation. But my question is, and this is a serious question
Yes.
actually, where is the place of unconditional love? Deceit is a different case, right? But unconditional love, there'll be things about your partner that you don't like. So isn't that why you're encouraged? Attraction is important, yes. It's not the main thing, or it's not the only thing, but it's important. But where's the place of unconditional love?
That is.
Isn't it a fickle thing to base it on appearance alone?
Your assumption that you marry for love. Let me tell
not
you,
everybody used to marry for love.
Love is not. Listen,
It's
in
a
the
part
pot,
of the
love is
the sweetener.
Is just like
the salts.
Yes.
Seasoning cube.
The seasoning cube.
Yes.
There is the pepper, the mixture of the pepper. There is the protein. The pot of marriage is full of
condiments,
bigger condiments, ingredients. There's compatibility.
Yes.
But so it is not love. I may love you. You know that love at first sight? Fine from far and far from fine. Have you heard of that? I love you then until I start hearing you talk and see that you are really not smart.
And then you get to know better.
Love, you get to know better,
yeah.
And some people they just go and pray by, I want to know your family. Then after, that's one of the things that I tell people, you have to know the person first. It is not a matter of love. It is friendship is first, not love.
Agreed.
Friendship is first. And friends know everything.
Yeah.
Or almost everything. So you say unconditional love. Listen, okay, unconditional love. Would you marry me if I had HIV?
Something.
And I told you, Onyinye, I'm HIV positive.
Some people would actually do it.
Oh no, I'm asking you.
Well, I'm married to my husband already. So
I'm married to my wife, but you cannot answer. So there are things.
I can't answer because I'm not in that situation, right? But there's some people that
are in this situation.
There's some people that would
let me give you an example.
I don't know if medically there's a way to go about.
Hold on.
Without
this is not.
Being infected,
this is what I am telling you. That medical conditions. I know somebody who is married. The woman told him, I cannot give birth.
Yes, I remember this story.
She told him that I have done things in my past which has scarred my womb and I cannot give you a child. Please look elsewhere. That what is left for her in life is her and her God. And because the man had been toasting, the woman hadn't been. And so one day the guy said, listen, don't treat me. He really made an appeal, and the girl said, listen, I cannot give you any child. I said, yes, I've done things that have scarred my womb. I cannot. So let me just. The man came back a week after and said, you know what? I don't care. We can adopt. The girl said, after now, your parents will come and ask you why you are adopting. And he said, no. And she said, let us write it down that you knew. So that if any of your family members come, but guess what? Onyinye, they have 3 children now.
From her. Fantastic.
So she told him.
God works.
But this is my question, and this is not to stigmatize anybody with HIV.
Of course.
This is not to stigmatize anybody with scarring on the womb.
Of course.
This is not to. People even do not marry because of location, their tribe. No, you can't marry Igbo. You can't marry from. And then you are saying unconditional love. In fact, I heard of Osu caste again last year. I thought that thing was gone.
Gone.
Until you are telling a professor that she is an Osu caste. She was a professor at 34.
Rolling my eyes.
And you say now you can't marry that she's Osu caste. I said, do they still make these? Are they still in production? What thought is this? Who is manufacturing this? So when you are saying unconditional love, let me tell you, it does not exist. The only unconditional love
I don't agree
is the love of a creator to its creation. It is only God that can love you like that, knowing who you are. I tell you that I've killed people before. I tell you that I'm a murderer. Was an armed robber. I've done this and done that. Will you marry me? Only God can still love you like that. I am wanted. Do you remember the Anini, the armed robber that terrorized Nigeria some years ago? Oh, no, yeah, it was before you guys. There was
before my generation.
There was an armed robber called Notorious. Anini had killed policemen, You know that today there's nobody that bears Anini.
I mean, I've never heard the name.
Yes, because everybody in that had to change their names. Because if you go somewhere, even now, and you say your name is Ufo Anini, they'll say, are you related to that? It's really spoilt business for a lot of people. So there is, let me tell you, when you are talking of unconditional love, it is that of a creator.
I agree with that. I also believe that there is unconditional love amongst human beings. On that note, we'll take a break. And when we come back, conversations continue. Stay tuned.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
The release is getting bad. He's away here. And so...
No. Let there be light.
Introducing the Power M Solar Hybrid Inverter System, which delivers sustainable energy solutions tailored for homes and businesses of all sizes and types. Our comprehensive sales and after-sales support ensures we meet your unique energy needs, whether you're in the city or a rural area. To discuss your power requirements or explore career opportunities with Ulu, contact us toll-free at 0800-6658-765 or via WhatsApp at 0808-972-8959. We have installment payment plans for our inverter systems. Visit our website for more information on www.ulusolar.ng or socials on X and Instagram at ulu_Nigeria. Ulu by Ignite. Energy on a different scale. In partnership with Huawei.
Any platform can help you save. But when it comes to investing, you need a partner that you can trust and is committed to helping you achieve your goals. A partner with a global footprint, diversified investment options, and great returns that help you grow. You need RiseVest. RiseVest is your partner for dollar investments like U.S. stocks, U.S. real estate, fixed income, and Naira Savings Vault. Invest with RiseVest to earn interest between 8 to 15% in dollars and up to 25% in Naira. Download the RiseVest app or visit www.risevest.com to start investing. Rise. Investments that help you grow.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Power Oil Walkathon is back in celebration of World Heart Day. Join us at Walkathon 9.0 as we walk to save hearts. Aerobics, free medical checkups, music, comedy, and more. Date, Saturday, 26th October 2024. Venue, the Stable Sports Ground, Bode Thomas, Surulere, Lagos. Time, 6:30 a.m. Come walk and shake body with scale.
Oh, yeah, shake body.
Be part of this power walk because together we can with Power Oil.
Hey Lagos, the stage is set. November is here, and it comes with the return of the ultimate battle of minds. I beg to differ secondary school debate competition. Imagine 32 of Lagos' sharpest young minds, all from different schools, each stepping up to the mic with one mission to prove that they have what it takes to be crowned the season 8 champion. It's not just a debate, it's a battle of ideas, a clash of brilliance where only the strongest intellect will survive. Now mark your calendars from Monday, November 11th at 4 p.m. The competition kicks off, and trust me, you don't don't want to miss a single round. These students will go head-to-head, bringing their best arguments, sharpest wit, and unstoppable determination. Every match is a showdown for the title. Every word could be the difference between victory and defeat. It's more than just a debate. It's a test of wit, wisdom, and will. Only one student will rise to the top and wear the crown of I Bet to Differ debate champion. So who will claim the glory this season? The tension is high and the stakes are even higher. Get ready for season 8 of I Bet to Differ secondary school debate competition starting Monday, November 11th at 4 p.m. The tournament of champion is back. For sponsorship opportunities, call or WhatsApp 080-5581-5844. Again, the call number is 080-5581-5844. Let the debate begin.
.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
The details,
the stories,
with the updates.
Your number one station for talk brings it all.
Nigerian politics is more the strategic. Even look at the presidential level, you see almost the same thing almost playing out. It's a game of numbers and popularity.
Even of course to help our brothers and sisters to rise up.
Don't be left out of the conversation.
Let's talk on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
.3 Nigeria Info. Welcome back to the conversation. It's Relationship 360, discussing defilement of the mind, defilement of an adult. And my name is Onyinyechi Ekumankama. We have the barrister still here with us, Barrister Olumide Kayode Omoshobi. We are streaming live on YouTube at Nigeria Info FM. You can head on there, be a part of the conversation, drop a comment, and also watch us live.
Okay. So, thank you, everybody. These are now big issues, and you find marriages not lasting because of some concealed either physical I won't call it mutation, physical marks, physical things that were concealed, or things done to enhance body, like wearing things that make some things protrude, and then when the person comes to it's such a big deal that you don't even understand. So I think people should actually know what they are getting into. And I think since it's about 2 years now, I always tell them that, listen, Oga, when cases are beginning to get too much, it's like when they say cholera is getting, the state had to announce that, listen, there is a cholera outbreak. So when things are getting too much, we have to announce that, listen, things are now no longer how it is it used to be, and these are causes for extramarital life. The man does not even care, or the woman does not care anymore because he's too small down there. He can't. I don't feel it. The woman was, and it becomes a fight. What do you mean? Every woman is an ashewo now. Ashewo this. Every man is agbere. No, agbero is area, but agbere is ultra.
Okay.
Because of these things that you ought to have, I believe. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can examine your car before you buy, if you can open the hood before you, I think you need to also, both of you go independent. It's not a religious matter. I keep telling you, it is not a religious matter at all. It is a matter of having full information of what you are about to get yourself in. So before we go to the phone lines, last week I brought two women here to the station, Madam Chinyere and Miss Folakemi. Madam Chinyere found out that the two men, one man that she trusted as a friend and was always, because she's a single mother of 3 girls, had appealed to her friend, who is also, they sell together in the same market, to help talk to the daughter, not knowing that the man called the daughter over and defiled the daughter in their house, and then brought a friend also to do the same. And we appealed to everyone because I could not afford the prosecution and anymore. I had closed for the year. And also Madam Folakemi, who was also raped, and it led to a pregnancy and the birth of a child who now has a hole in the heart. So I would like to call Madam Chinyere to tell you what has happened. You know, you that donated monies should know where the money went to.
Right.
Is she available?
Not yet. We're still trying to get through to her. But how is the baby doing? The baby of the second lady.
Well, we were able to give her some money. I think we'll call her, so she will tell you how much and also going into
Just go ahead.
Going into what's it called? For the arrest of the gentleman who raped him. He's in another state.
I see.
And she doesn't know the address. So we've just found we had to do some investigation and tracking, and eventually the arrest will be hopefully very early next week.
Oh, wonderful.
But
okay.
The number isn't going.
It is, but she's not picking. But we'll try again.
Let me see that.
You can use another means to reach
her.
A couple of messages are coming in this morning. Ejima Chibuzomval says, "Good morning, Barrister Lumide and Mrs. Adirugbe. This is awesome. You're indeed all-round lawyer, medical doctor, counselor, and pastor. God bless you so much." I believe this comment was also dropped on YouTube as well, because I saw the exact same comment. Let me see.
Let me go to...
Good morning. Do you have a WhatsApp group, Barrister? Someone says you please include him in your WhatsApp group. Steve Ikelu says, "Good morning, great counselor. He's enjoying your marriage talk at all times." Hello? All right, we have her on the line. Hello, ma'am. Good morning. How are you today, Madam Chinyere?
I'm fine. Good morning, ma'am.
You're welcome. My name is Onyinyechi Ekumankama from the radio station 99.3. So you're currently live on air.
Yes, Onyinyechi. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma. You're welcome.
Good morning, Madam Chinyere.
Well, good morning, sir.
How about you?
No, it is fine, no.
So, thank you for picking up and for sharing your story with us. I just want, people that supported us in this matter, I want them to hear from your mouth what has happened.
All right. Pastor, I'm very, very grateful for God and for you first. For the radio station, number one. I don't know where I will start, but only to say God will bless everybody that heard my story. And people, they don't know who I am because I'm nobody, but they just wanted to help me. Minding they don't know me. I said, my God will bless all of them. The problem will not reach their stand. And I want to say that on Tuesday, we have got arrested the two people. They are in the station now. And everybody is now begging me. Every day, I saw people, they come here at the same case in my house, begging me to separate justice with mercy. I tell us, I don't know what I will feed you now because I don't have anybody. Honest barrister, anything where barrister, honest barrister tell me to stop. That is when I'm going to stop. But if you tell me, say, I want this thing to handle in the normal way it's supposed to handle, I tell them that I don't want their money. But it's only God know how it's they won't go to jail now. They beg me. But the way they spoil my kid, they don't know that was a God jail. So that is the only thing I want to. I just want to thank you people. That everybody in the station, God will bless everybody.
Thank you very much, Madam Chinyere. Thank you. Yes. Congratulations, man.
God bless you, sir.
Your daughter will get
fine too.
Justice. Your daughter will get justice. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll talk. Shall we are seeing later today now, Abi?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Bye. Bye, ma. So on Tuesday, I want to also thank those of you that donated. I want to thank Mr. Tayo in particular. He volunteered his bus. I told you that we needed a bus to be, you have to carry policemen armed and where they went to. I mean, there are places, if you see the terrain was not good down in Lhasa like that. So I want to thank Mr. Tayo for volunteering. He had gotten to the station as early as 6 a.m. from a far distance, and they went and he drove personally. He drove the bus personally, followed them to 2 different locations to make 2 different arrests. Thank you very much.
Everyone who contributed.
And then we also have one more person. Let me. It's not easy to. The cost of prosecution, the cost of logistics to arrest is not funny. So, hello.
Hello, sir.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Madam Folakemi, how are you? Can you talk?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please speak louder. Yes. Okay. All right. So thank you for being available on air, and we want to let people who contributed to your case hear the outcome of what has happened so far. And also we have to say thank you to all those that helped out. Go ahead, please. 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Okay, I would like to appreciate everyone who has contributed so far and who has helped so far. I'm really, really grateful from the depth of my heart. I just pray that God will meet everyone at the point of their need. And so far, Barrister gave me 250,000 just to support for this moment to be able to take care of my baby girl. And I'm really shocked because I didn't know that the help can come. So I'm grateful for everyone who came through. And on Monday, because on Friday we had to go ahead and arrest this guy. So they said it won't be possible because it's Friday. So on Monday, hopefully, we are taking a move and everything. So I'm grateful for everyone coming out for me to get justice.
Thank you very much. We would be here again next week, by God's grace, when we have apprehended him. Thank you very much.
That's good.
All right. Have a nice day. We'll see you later today, Abby. All right, bye. So,
positive reports.
Yes, the problem is that the gentleman is in another state, and she doesn't know the address of his residence. So we had to. It took a lot, go Facebook, check out this, tracking, and but the best she could help get was the location of where he works. And then when you are going to another state to arrest, by the time officers from Lagos State will get there, they have to get permission from the commissioner of police in that state to be able to effect it. So it's a jurisdictional, that's why it's not just that easy. And that's why Friday, the commissioner, to first of all go wait for him, you would arrive at, it was a process. But and then you might have to, if it doesn't work out, you might have to also pay for the hotel bills to keep the policemen there till the following day. So the logistics are not funny. And also Mr. Tayo again has volunteered to drive them with his bus to Ogun State. Yes, Abeokuta. God bless you. And to those special people, 1 or 2 people, Mr. Peterson, who called to say he would be partly responsible for a lot of things. He fulfilled that. And to everybody, thank you. So let us go to the phone lines now. And
messages have been coming in, calls have been coming in. We'll officially get to them now. If you'd like to put a call through for the men, your number is 0201 277 0993. That's 0201 277 0993. You want to say something, sir?
Yes, I wanted to beg you that please, for the first 10 minutes, let everybody, call. But after 10 minutes, let new people call, because it's the same. I've been listening to our programs, and you see that it's the same set of people that have been calling. We need to allow other people. We need to listen to other opinions. Yes.
All right. Now for the women, yours is 0201 465 7190, 0201 465 7190, and of course WhatsApp is 0809 excuse me 597 5805. That's 0809 597 5805. You can tweet at us on X at Nigeria Info FM. Same with Skype for those who would like to put a call through and are not in the country Nigeria, and of course we are live on YouTube as well. Let's take a call. 1 minute when you call, please remember. Good morning and welcome.
Mr. Adedu, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Chris, how are you?
Delo, good morning.
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
Thank you very much. Delo, quick one. You were describing one man. He's a very short man. I don't know, is it because of the man is short? That is why he did
No,
so
sorry, Mabinu. You see, there are times you hear what some people have done, and you are imagining this person must be big, huge. You're like, he carried me, threw me down the step. You would think he's a big. Then you now meet the person, and you see that even the wife is even taller.
I'm so happy now you cleared the air.
I know. I'm not tall myself now.
I'm telling you, we are very nice people. Those of us
you've not heard of short man devil.
All the short men.
You've not heard of. There's a reason they say short man devil.
Volunteer is boss as well. But please don't let them grant this set of people bail. I'm begging you, my brother. And for those people who are begging that woman, I think they should.
You should see the number of people that came.
Respecting her.
Yeah, even almost the king of the village.
Well. Thank you, the Lord. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. I don't even want to comment on that aspect of the phone call. I don't want to comment. Let me not go there. Not your call. I mean the call with Madam Chinyere and the people begging her. Now let's not go there. Good morning, 99.3. Welcome to the show. Hello, sir. Please, can you be louder? You sound. Are you far from your phone?
Very far.
Wow, we're struggling.
The network is far. If it is not you.
We can. It's just very faint. I don't know. Maybe you can shout. Can you shout where you are? All right.
Good morning, sir.
Oh no.
This is
please,
tough.
Please, sir. You know what you're going to do for us. Please call us back. We can't hear. The network even hung up the call for us. I increased it to the loudest, but we can't hear. I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Good morning, 99.3. Apologies. Let's try again. Hello. Good morning, 99.3. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Shekina calling from Ayetoro.
Awesome.
This is my first time calling.
Oh, fantastic.
Please.
Welcome, Shekina. Please call more.
Yeah, thank you. So I wanted to talk about something that you said.
All right, in 1 minute,
saying
please.
That,
1 minute.
Everybody, that there's a kind of unconditional love for everyone. Please, every unconditional love has a break point. Honestly speaking, I'm a beneficiary to that kind of thing. Now I'm a single mother with 9-month-old baby, because I just overlook a lot of things I shouldn't have, because the sign was there before I married him. But I just say, okay, I love him, I can still be with him. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen like that. What I expected was not what I meant. Anyway, let me just put it that way.
What you got. Okay.
So now I'm here
you,
again. I have to start again from scratch. So,
sorry about that.
I wouldn't say there is no unconditional, but every unconditional love has a break point. There is no
Shekina, you don't know how you have made the barrister so happy with this your call this morning.
I'm smiling. All I'm doing
he
is
got
smiling.
up from his Instagram live, and maybe you people can see. He got up from his chair smiling. He's now jollying on. Thank you for sharing. So sorry you had to go through that. Thank you for sharing with us. Thank you. Thank you, Shekina.
Thank you until you discover.
But you know what? Something she said. She said she saw the signs before. Me, I did not tell you that you should go and love blindly when you can see sign before
You
enter
said
the scene,
unconditional love.
Yes,
now.
but okay. There's
Is
no
it
time
before
to explain,
or after marriage?
There's no time to explain my standpoint on that. But if you see signs before that you cannot cope with, don't do now. Walk away.
But I love him.
You have not married him. It's easier to. You can walk away. He's not married him or her. Please, a lot of people, it's like there's a two-side on the show this morning because LD on YouTube says, Sister Onyinyechi, post sister. So there's nothing like unconditional love between humans. Everyone loves based on certain conditions being met.
Yes.
Okay, somebody else is on my team on WhatsApp. I'll get there when I get there. 99.3, welcome to the show. Sincere apologies. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. My name is Additional from Djibouti.
Good to hear from you, sir.
From Ijebu, they are very awesome.
Yes, sir. I live near your office at Panti again.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Because of one woman that I married, I'm visually impaired.
Oh.
I'm visually impaired. So I married a woman. At first, I don't know that he has married to 4 men, different fathers. So he kept that one, and his family they kept that one for me until when we get married, and she gave me 1, 2. Later, I not know that she has already given birth to 4 different big men.
Oh.
A lot of stress. I started listening to you from 2020 now.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of stress. I need to run for my dear life. She went to the extent of sleeping with my brother, my blood brother. My blood brother, my apprentice. Now she's married with my apprentice, my boy that I trained. I need to run for my dear life with my 2 girls.
She should be. Is she aiming for a record? Okay, it is. Thank you very much for sharing, sir. I really appreciate it.
That's wow. All right, one more call before I get to other platforms. Good morning, 99.3.
Wow. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, I would like to remain anonymous.
That's okay.
Firstly, Asko's good point. The spiritual aspect of it, when the barrister said we should remove the spiritual aspect. But firstly, the Bible also said that my people are perished because of lack of knowledge. I think the in-depth knowledge in which our people don't go as far before they get married is the issue. Some people just read the Bible and just interpret it in their own way. Secondly, I'm in a situation whereby before I got married, unknowingly I was AS and my wife was AS too. So she knew her own status, but me, I did not 100%. I was not sure 100% of my status. So we got married, and it was at the second baby we knew we had an SS. So at that point, we are still on, but we tried to manage it, and unfortunately, it cost us in having another baby after my boy. I have 3 kids now, 1 in an SS, whereby we lost a twins because we could not go ahead about it. So my thought about is in the olden days they go as far as going research about your partner, but nowadays we don't go far to know about
research.
The knowledge about our partner.
Thank you very much.
So thank you. You said something very important, and my son, our first, is about 27, 28. Just last year he'd been AA. So last year something happened, and he came back to ask the mom that, Mommy, what's my blood type? And she said AA. And I said, you know what? He should go and confirm again. So when he got to the, lab, he said beside the lab was another lab. So he decided to do at the 2 labs. And both of them gave him 2 different results. One was AA, the other was AS. Then I now went to one of the labs, who now called him back and changed it to AS because, they are beside each other. So it was as if this one saw him going to that, and that one called that one, and that which will not give him. That one say AS, then this one now changed to. So I now went there. I said, I'm going to do another test. But if he is AA, that this lab that said, that changed from AA to AS, I am going to sue them. And I went to a 3rd lab, which now the lab I know belonged to a professor. That one, you will sit down there. In 15 minutes, they will give you your report, and it was AS. someone that had known AA before. Yes, and he was with a lovely lady, and I think that was where they were. He just said he already knew that AA, but he just said, let him just raise it. This thing with daddy, they always talk, and it was then we just found out that, and so that you need to do more than one. Go to 2 different labs to be sure, because at times they use expired reagents that will give. Okay. You get my gist. Let's move.
Yeah, we do. We have about a minute to a break. Let me read some text-based messages. Ayola Olatunji on YouTube says, watching from Edgware, Northwest London. Please, can you... Awesome. He says, we should please remember Dele Giwa today, making it 38 years. He was killed by a parcel bomb at his home in Ikeja, Lagos. A very solemn reminder. Thank you for that.
It would have been good for Uncle Jimmy.
I know. Ekaite Olawale says, God bless you, barrister, for all the insight. Bakari Sharaf says, Guinness Book of Record. That's to the last caller whose wife was just on some type of marathon. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I read this one already. We'll go on a short break in just a moment. Adefolaju. Forgive me, please. Adetono says, Chai, una they give us sense. Thanks so much. Lydia Jessica says, thank you so much and God bless you. Thank you, God bless you. We'll take a short break and return for the home run. 99.3.
Thank you.
Nigeria Info. Stay tuned.
Thank you.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
People say I'm good looking, funny, hardworking, and to crown it up, very confident. And my secret is...
So whether in the office or at home,
in the streets or on the dance floor,
anytime, any day, I never lose my confidence. And the secret to my confidence is Wazobia perfume.
Absolutely. Wazobia perfume gives the authenticity and long-lasting fragrance all day. That's my secret confidence.
Wazobia perfume is available in body spray.
Also available in supermarkets and markets near you. Wazobia perfume, the correct scent.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Anna Snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger grown maize, containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
So, pack Milo and snacks in their lunchbox every day to help your kids refuel at break time and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo! Any platform can help you save. But when it comes to investing, you need a partner that you can trust and is committed to helping you achieve your goals. A partner with a global footprint, diversified investment options, and great returns that help you grow. You need RiseVest. RiseVest is your partner for dollar investments like U.S. stocks, U.S. real estate, fixed income, and Naira Savings Vault. Invest with RiseVest to earn interest between 8 to 15% in dollars and up to 25% in Naira. Download the RiseVest app or visit www.risevest.com to start investing. Rise. Investments that help you grow.
Power Oil Walkathon is back! In celebration of World Heart Day, join us at Walkathon 9.0 as we walk to save hearts. Aerobics, free medical checkups, music, comedy, and more. Date, Saturday, 26th October 2024. Venue, the Stable Sports Ground, Bode Thomas, Surulere, Lagos. Time, 6:30 a.m. Come walk and shake body with scale.
Oh, shake body.
Be part of this power walk because together we can with Power Oil.
When I want the taste of Niger flavor, Zinga Suya Burger. Extra spicy, extra hot, I guess. Zinga Pepe Burger. When I want the classic taste, Suya chicken. Plenty flavors here to choose. KFC is here for you.
Suya chicken, Zinga Pepe Burger. Zinga Suya Burger.
Plenty flavors here to choose.
Suya chicken, Zinga Pepe Burger.
Go to the nearest KFC outlet and get yours today.
Best enjoyed with a cold bottle of Pepsi.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
365 days of conflict. Hamas attack on Israel on October 7th killed 1,200. To date, Israel has killed over 14,000 children. These are not just numbers, they are lives forever changed. Join us for the first of our annual Borderlines Debate, a symposium on the Middle East crisis, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. A forum where ambassadors, diplomats, and humanitarian voices will gather to debate the yesterday, today, and the way forward for Israel, Palestine, and the Middle East. Is there a pathway for peace? The Borderlines Debate, November 7th at 4 p.m. This is a chance to hear from both sides. Real stories, real stakes, real solutions. Don't miss the repeat broadcast on Friday, November 8th at 4 p.m. Borderlines Debate, Thursday, November 7th at 4 p.m. Only on Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Introducing the essence of true authenticity in fragrance, Wazobia Perfume, the correct scent. A unique blend that captivates the authentic spirit of Nigeria, now available in both perfume and body spray variants. Designed for everyone. Yes, Wazobia is a unisex fragrance perfect for both men and women. Its rich and versatile aroma is a statement of inclusivity and unity. Unleash your confidence with each and every spray. Are you a retailer or do you love to buy in bulk? We've got you covered across Nigeria. Wazobia Perfume comes in cartons of 24 bottles and the body spray is available in cartons of 48 bottles. Interested in making Wazobia Perfume a part of your collection or store? For carton purchases, contact us at the email address contact@wazobiacosmetics.ng or call us at 0201 330 0047. That is 0201 330 0047. Our team is ready to assist you with your orders. Wazobia Perfume, the correct scent. Your new signature fragrance is just a call or a click away. Authentic, unisex, confidence, Wazobia.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your #1 station for talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. .3. Welcome to the show. Sorry, it's the way I'm adjusting my chair today. It's what I like to call the home run of Relationship 360 right here on your nation's #1 talk station. My name is Onyinyechi Ekumankama, and I have here with me the barrister Olumide Kayode Omoshibi. Very quickly, we'll keep taking your messages even as we begin to round off on the show. Let me head over to WhatsApp. The first message for the show, I think, was from Mrs. Obuli. She said, "Good morning, Mr. Emmanuel." This is when Emmanuel was here, and Barrister Olumide. She says, "Our heartfelt condolences to the family of Mr. Aderemi on the loss of their vibrant son. May God grant his soul repose in his bosom. Amen." She goes ahead to say, "Barrister, when you tagged today's topic as defilement of the adult, she was quite taken aback until you gave clarity to the topic in your analysis. Some people consciously plunge headlong into relationships and even marriage because they feel God will come through for them in spite of their gullibility, or love would suffice should things go awry without carrying out the tests. When reality dawns, it will clear their eyes, wake them from their slumber, and they'll realize they've been living in a fool's paradise. Wisdom is the principal thing. Get it, and proper understanding. Thanks for this expository and all you do for humanity. Mrs. Obuli, IKD." She goes ahead to say, "For the love of God, can you stop calling these defilers and rapists gentlemen? Bikono." That's from her again.
I'm on radio. Go ahead. Thank you.
All right. Good morning, Emmanuel, my brother. Good morning, Barrister. Sir, this topic is spot on. This issue has really caused a lot of generational chaos. It's basically
and on ignorance and a little on selfish oversight that some people go into marriage with this tragedy that will later destroy their homes. He says he almost felt ignorant of the genotype incompatibility that his late dad demanded he must make sure he didn't forget. And then they went for the test, after which he realized between him and his supposed wife that they were both AS. It was difficult to accept the fate, but it was a bitter pill that, they took not to endanger the family and innocent children on the way in future. The merchant man sent this one. The merchant man one day. All right, I've read this one. Good morning, Barrister Lumide. Please, can you be more explicit on the issue before marriage? How can you see the nakedness of a proposed wife without making love with her? George from Ejibu.
It is location now. It is the location. If you want to see the nakedness in a hotel room or your room, it is different. If I don't want to call it supervised nakedness, but you both of you know that, listen, this is me, this is her. Do you agree? Yes, I agree. Okay, this is. It happens all the time when you go for these kinds of tests, fertility tests, sperm test, all that. The person, I believe now you have to see. I won't even take it. It's not a religious thing. It is a physical thing. The fact that seeing people, you need to travel abroad and go to a nude beach, or you see people or half naked all the time. It doesn't, half naked or full naked doesn't necessarily mean sex.
Otumba Oyebanjo from Isolo Kingdom sends a message saying, "Good morning, Barrister Olumide and our beautiful host and all the engineers in the house." Thank you for acknowledging the engineers. He says he knows Pastor Ladipo will share his own experience as a marriage counselor. He is handling a case of a marriage that is collapsing because the wife has not conceived for the past 8 years. He says the wife has visited all the Oriokes. They requested for lab reports from the couple. Behold, the man is incapable of impregnating a woman. He has no sperm count. He says that they don't know how to tell the woman till today.
How is the woman that is even listen, there was the case I handled last week. The woman, it was until the man never followed her for any test. The woman was the one, he didn't. He would say she should go and bring her result. Until she now threatened that if he doesn't come, that she would leave that same day. She will pack out of the house. It was there they found out that he had, what's the name, AEO, sperm, whatever. And he was incapable of, viable sperm.
Okay, all right. Barrister, there's nobody bearing Clifford again because of the Clifford orgy saga. However, the person even put laughing emojis. Says, however, my barrister, thank you for this enlightenment. You are a top-notch relationship pundit. You tell the bitter truth straight on. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
Ele from Abulegba. All right.
That azoospermia is a very, you need to check it. You need to check. At times, it is even your check that will make the husband know that he has a medical condition. Everybody be ready. You are ready. Oh yeah, full check, not just blood check. What about the womb? What you are to check are two things. I have always told you that you marry for longevity, not for love. So the first thing you need to check is medically is that will the person live long? Yes. So if he has things like high blood pressure, just know that, Oga, you have high blood pressure. I don't want to be a widow yet. You have to sign paper that you will not do something that will now spike up and I will be in control of the medication. I do that too. I went to buy. Nobody can. You will do. The man too. At times, some men did not even know that they had it. They just know that at times he has migraines, he has headaches, but did not know. At times it will even help you know what you have so that you can quickly put it on that check. And not put, they'll say, ever since he married this woman, that's when this thing started. But it had started before. Ever since she married this man, that is when this started. You should know, first of all, their expected life expectancy. Then secondly, their reproduction, their reproductive organs. Is it working? And the delivery tools, how is it? Some women find sex very painful because of something, I don't know, medical condition. So it will be a problem for the man that whenever he wants to, it's always painful. He has to beg for. You need to know.
And then it can be treated.
Yes,
it can be treated.
So you would make an informed decision. Exactly. Is it treatable or is it untreatable?
For some people, like you said, trauma from whatever experience they've had in the past. So it's a psychological thing. So then it's therapy.
You need to know.
So yeah, knowing helps you know how to handle it.
And then you need to see. You need to see.
It's the way you look.
You see what are going to carry. Because they are carrying, because some people they not bad. They say what carrying this person. You won't send you to prison. Now you want to carry it into your own life to shame. You will start generations with the person, and you don't want the person is physically or medically to connect.
Brilliant as usual. A man was recently sentenced in SA to 25 years in jail for hiding his HIV status and knowingly infecting his partner with the disease. It's important to always speak about your medical records and doing your checks before entering into a relationship with anyone. Never shy away. Never. God bless you. From Anon.
Look at this one. I was tagged in Joyce's show.
Okay.
When Christian courtship, they now went to do their honeymoon in Obudu Cattle Ranch. And when they wanted to get down, found out that the wife had both male and female reproductive organs. Yes, it was in Joyce's show last week.
Oh, wow.
Last week, I just saw that they had tagged me and now went to check. Someone actually sent it here that he's devastated and, that she's begging. And he went to the family to say, this, the family said, we thought she told you. How is that? You have both male. It wasn't even on my show, so don't say, okay, Barrister said it. It was in Joyce's show.
Yeah. Oh,
this is like it was just last week.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
It can only happen to some set of people, not to others, because they would have pulled to see everything. Let's move, please.
The Anon goes ahead to say, Anini is a name that people hurriedly ran away from. We're getting back to the phone lines now. Good morning, 99.3. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. Hello,
how are you, sir? Long time.
I'm fine. I've not been able to call since your anyway. Happy married life.
Thank you. I'm very grateful.
Amen.
Thank you. God bless you. Yes.
Onyinyechi, there is no such thing as unconditional love. No older couple will tell you. Every young couple will. But look, see, if you want to know if I'm lying or not, ask your parents. I know that you're at least in your late 20s or early 30s. So your parents have been around you or take 30 years in marriage. Ask them. Don't ask them together or someone will somebody.
I should ask my parents separately whether there's unconditional love.
As he said it, remember that Wizkid's song, Ask Your Mommy. It just came to my head. I said, oh, yeah, go ask your mommy.
Oh my God.
Ask them separately. Please, one more thing. Even with God, there is no unconditional love. Please, let me just explain that. For God to love the world that He gave His only begotten Son, Abi, He gave to everybody. All of us come to Christ. So we all say that is unconditional. But why is it now? The later part of that verse now says, for those who believe in Him shall not perish but have everlasting life. If God's love is unconditional, why does He not just
brilliant summation? That is very brilliant.
Do well and be with Him forever. And some will not.
Very brilliant summation.
So there is no unconditional love, even in heaven.
Even God has it is conditioned also.
Thank you for your phone call.
Oh God, look at that face.
Thank you for your call.
Thank you, sir.
I think I can take one or two more calls before we have to allow you round off. Hello, good morning, 99.3. Welcome to the show. Hello. Oh, unfortunately, I cannot hear you. Please call me back if you are able to before we round off. Let me see. This is longer. Stunt from Miran, Lagos. Good morning, Rasta Lumide, Omoshebi Kaide, Oyin Adebibe, and Lagos. Today's topic is very important because I remember some years ago a woman called Yo on Wazobia FM to report a cancellation of her wedding that was to happen 3 days before that call was made because the guy had little or no penis due to an accident he suffered as a child. Now, according to her, their church doctrine forbids marital sex, but when she insisted on getting intimate 2 days before the wedding, she discovered that the guy had a very little penis. Barrister Truth says he always encourage everyone who cares to listen to taste the pudding in Late and Foster's voice. Because if he can do a thorough check on the car and other things for you buys, why not do the same with the person you want to spend the rest of his life with? He says, good job.
Thank you.
It's 43. Do you want to begin to give your concluding
Yes, let
thoughts?
me just quit before you say time is up. On the program, time just goes and...
it really
so
does.
I want to thank everybody for... it's amazing that you are not tired of me yet. Even I am tired of me. It's amazing that your messages, your calls, your encouragements, I really appreciate. The fact that I brought 2 people, and people came up to help. I'm eternally grateful. Because of you, 3 people will have justice just in 1 week.
Thank God for that.
They would have justice, and thank you very much for always being there. Someone gave a boss. We really need a boss. As in, we really need. It's so expensive. Do you know how much? What we had 74 cases this year. Do you know how much it costs to be chartering vehicles up and down? 74 cases that we had to go and arrest, and we have how many months? So you can imagine, and just imagine the cost. Just imagine the cost of mobilizing, transportation, securing. You understand, it's not easy what we do. So anyway, thank you very much. Today is the Purple Curtain. It is a program for singles and married, and it holds every 3rd Saturday of the month. I am there live in person to answer your questions, both married and singles. And you get to see things that you haven't seen before in that program. People that have attended will tell you. Some of these cases we show you live who it is, and they will show you themselves who they are. You get to hear very raw and uncut. Here I have to abide by regulations. There's a chief whip here, Mrs. Aderigbe, who would silence my mic if I want to. But there you hear very raw and uncut. You see for who it is, and then you meet me in person. I always encourage you to come every 3rd Saturday. Today is the Saturday. It's at number 14 Ogunlano Drive, Surulere. So if you are coming by public transport, just get down at Ojuelegba Underbridge and take a napep to Ogunlano Drive, number 14. It's in landmark there. It is Rose of Sharon Glorious Ministry International. So it is the Gnosis Help Initiative in conjunction with the University of Marriage. So it's every 3rd Saturday. Make it a date. It is very important. All these things we are talking about, if you know the problems, and then you get to meet me in person, and then you ask your questions directly. This Tuesday, that is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days time, at 9 a.m., I would be on here live with our Oga Sheriff Quadri at 9 a.m. on Tuesday. So this is what that program is for. We do a lot of things, or let me say we claim to do a lot of things for people with regards to domestic violence and abuse, child abuse, defilement, going to school, awareness programs and all that. We claim to do it. And Nigeria Info has been supporting us over the years, giving us a platform and for expression, and also allowing us to reach out to you to help out with donations, to raise funds and all that. The time has come to audit this organization, this Barrister Olumide. The time has come to audit it, and we want to give that day specially to those who have been helped by us in any way. That program that day is for you to call in and to say, probably in 1 or 2 minutes, what we did, if we have helped you, assisted, supported, rescued you in any way. Please, Tuesday 9 a.m., make it a date, please. It is very important that you call into that show, because it would determine a lot of things for us, the state of affairs afterwards. So I appeal to you that, a lot of us are not the regular listeners of the radio, but come in on Saturdays just to listen. This Tuesday, 9 a.m., please, for those that we have helped, please call in to share. There will be no regular callers. It is just for those that we have helped, we have supported, we have rescued, those that we have prosecuted the cases for them. That is my phone number. 093142. You can give me on calls. And the organization is have a called the Gnosis Volunteer Network. The idea is that in every local government of Lagos State, we have people who have been sent to the program. They want to stand against domestic violence and abuse in their area. It is just in your area. So we have the presentation level 500 people across all governments in Lagos. Have someone in some areas that in some areas. Lion is a real place when it comes to charity and violence. Don't even people there know we reach out the same up. We reach out those on Lagos that this address, this person is calling for help. So we call people. And then you come to us and they tell you, assist. If you see a population, the reason is values and all that. When you have what about it, it's how things will start. We have reformations and environment. Unfortunately, I say, what we do at times, we put when the accident together, that is ones on every combined to help to in the area, especially when it's to execution or arrest. If you know what the old man is, those that are good as them, you can't even tell you guys have seen in the past. I remember Pastor Ladipo's first experience. He was staring as if he was in a trance, like a barrister in my area, So please, you don't join your bill, don't you are not able. And have a problem. Have a problem. And the time I tell you the problem, and I may do things that would not expect. My problem is this: when we rescue children, especially if they battered, bruised, abused, or fat, we take them to hospital, usually hospital where we are experts, they have experience there, so we rely on their medical test. A lot of times we pay for all of this. There's one particularly in Badagry now where I brought this matter here. A mother, because the child misplaced 3,000 naira, poured hot water on him while he was sleeping. He has all kinds of degree burns. When you look at him from head to toe, he has all kinds of. We rescued, due to the efforts of our volunteers in Badagry, took him to the general hospital there. It could not hold, so he was referred to the burnt victims unit. Was right there. And what happens is when we rescue children and, you pay for everything. This guy has been in the hospital for about 2 months. We have been paying for every treatment. If you have seen a burnt victim, it is not cheap. Every single day for 2 months. And then when it is time to discharge, some people will come that they are social workers and then take the child away.
But they wouldn't show up when you need
but
to do
they
it.
show up, and this one I know that people paid the pension this and that you but not for you to pay us back. But then they pay what 3 months still. What is to have in 3 months? I pay every day. And then they just throw me and say, this is the taking over now. I said, very good. Where is the bill that you have taken over? How much have you? You need to liaise with people and not just walk in. Now, there's a case going on, and they just walk. There is a court case. When there is a court case, everybody must step down. We are the ones that we're not dragging. But don't do that and just walk into. It is your duty. There's a part of your duty, the ministry of, especially for minors. You must be the ones to pay. They are the ones to rescue children. We just assist. And when you see that there are times we have to borrow money just to pay. I know what we went through on this. People use their salary to pay boys because family didn't have father and we were the only ones. There was one woman that sat down in hospital 2 months with this boy, not related boy, not in any way, but because you can't leave a child in it. Boys to this since last week now. We now hear that.
Now they want to.
I'm going back there. I was there. I don't think I'm going back there on Monday. One, I will not agree. They need to stop that. And then social work, not paying a dime. You're watching us. We're not even we took a loan to pay there. Do you know there's we owe you and we had to pay and you not come one time and now this wants to take over. When they take over, when they begin. That is very wrong. It is all they love us for saving chance.
So
we have to go.
Work needs to be done. We have to seconds are counting down. Thank you for all you're doing. Thank you, listeners. Stay tuned for more on the station. The discourse is up. I'm Onyinyechi Ekumankama. Have a lovely day. God bless you.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
In a world where diseases continue to impact families and communities, there shines a beacon of hope. Join us as we on a journey of progress and we're tomorrow.
The Institute Human Biology, IHVM, a multidisciplinary group work tirelessly to provide quality health and research for diseases like HIV, tuberculosis, cancer, and other infectious and diseases.
Our work provides provision of feedback service in hospitals and communities. We create awareness about diseases and empower healthcare providers to respond to communicable and non-communicable diseases. A brighter tomorrow awaits.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nigeria Info FM. Check out Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3 or Twitter at Nigeria Info FM, at Nigeria Info FM.